Hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we're going to be playing How to Blank a Man, a visual novel demo about playing a a shut-in girl who's never had much interaction and really wants a relationship with a man. Let's start. I know what heaven looks like. We might be depressed too. It is a place made of wires and electronic buzz. It also has dim lights bouncing on its wall. Heaven is very quiet. You can almost hear your own heart. And my heaven is called bedroom. Real. I have all of the healthy food, all of the needed drinks, all of the commodities a home needs to be habitable. I don't even need to go outside. Let me see what we got here, what we're working with. I see a Pikachu. I see, what is that, Totoro? I see anime girl doing the splits. I see a Rubik's Cube, maybe? I don't know what this is. What is that, chat? I see the box of Kleenex. Nice. Man and a woman. Trash bags. Of course. Trash bags. Kitchen in the corner with the dishes in the sink. Nice. Slippers, wine bottles, and tall boys, which with a big monstrous W. Based. All the commodity. Okay. Hello. I like this mouse too. Look at it. It's got like a little angel on it. Maybe I'm the angel. Who's talking? I'm your Oh, fuck. We're actually I'm your conscience. I'm your guardian angel. I'm the little devil on your shoulder. Wait, whoa. I'm your guardian angel. Okay, are we the man? No. Okay, this sounds weird. I'll be your guardian angel, though. My guardian angel, you say? I don't believe you. In fact, I don't even believe in God. If you truly are my guardian angel, it means that you're here to make my life easier. Hope you're good at your job. Anyways, if you just appeared out of nowhere, it means that something in my life is going to change, right? I could still rant about my problems if I need to, so I guess it's not that bad to have a little voice in your head. It gets pretty lonely here. Since you want to be here, I hope you make yourself useful. What's your name? Enter your name. I cannot let it be Peanuts. Peanuts, you cannot be here. You need to go away. Clock? That's a strange name. What's your name? My name is Axel. For someone who's in my head, you don't know much about me, do you? Oh, I got a notification. Listen, I have to join a call, so don't disturb me. So, actually, don't disturb me? Kate, Mel, or May, Uwu, and Axel. Okay. We're on, Piscord. To-do list. Learn Japanese. Make a manga. Get a B... okay. Wait. Don't forget to take blank, May. Finish drawing from clients. Oh, we're an artist. 1 + 1 = 3. Penis. Penis. Okay. Cool name, Axel. Tissue box on the table. Chips and drinks on the table. Based. Hey, how's it going, guys? Everything is just fine. I'm close to finishing that game I was working on. As soon as I finish it, I'll give it to you guys. Don't you want us to buy it? I don't think you'll get that many purchases if I'm being honest. Trust me, I will be a millionaire one day. Axel, did you finish that drawing you said you were going to make? Not now. I just have things I need to correct before giving it to the client. He told me to add more colors in the background so that we feel how bright his fiancée was or some shit like that. If you ask me, that's a stupid way of spending your money, but hey, if it goes into my pocket, then I won't complain. Why isn't Kate talking? I don't know. Oh, she just left the chat. She is kind of weird these days. Did you see that huge message she left last week? Yeah, I saw it. She pinged everyone in the server and ranted about her depression or something. Bro, wait, you gotta worry about her. I gotta be honest, I didn't really read it. Oh my god! It was like the 7th time she did this. It's starting to get annoying. I actually didn't think she was going to be here today. Thought she'd hang herself or something. Oh my god! Yeah, you're right. I bet you 50 bucks she won't make it to the end of this month. Haha, I bet you 100 bucks she won't make it to the end of this week. We're like some 4chan fuckers, man. We're like some fucked up people, man. No, we're not friends. We're people who we pass the time with. That's what we are. Very important. Because some people you might think is a friend, and these people will think of you as someone to pass the time with. You may have fun with them, you may even like them, but sometimes some people do not see you as a friend. They see you as someone to pass the time with, and that's what this situation is, 100%. You don't have 100 bucks, Axel. Hey guys, sorry. I was dealing with my boyfriend. No worries, dude, it's alright. Yeah, it's just I was talking with this other guy, and he got mad. But then I said that it was just a friend, and it calmed him a bit. I'm happy he listened. A friend? How can he be so stupid? Was it the guy you cheated on him with a month ago? Yeah, but I wasn't in a good mood. What? He didn't give me that much attention, so that's why I did it. Oh my god, it's the depraved hanging out with the depraved. This is such a common thing. I apologized for it and said I will never do it again. It's the 3rd time she's cheated and apologized, yet he still clinged on to her. Anyways, I'm going to the movies with my man, so I'll see you later. See you later, dude. Well, I think I'm gonna go too, May. I'll see you later. See ya. Okay. So we're kind of depraved friends. We're kind of like 4chaners, bro. This is how I imagine, like, this is like the female version of the 4chaners. I can't believe this. What can't you believe? Katie and her boyfriend. Makes me sick in the stomach. How could someone so pathetic that even have the audacity to cheat on her boyfriend still get him cling to her like a stick of glue? Desperation. Fear of loneliness. How does she even get the chance to cheat in the first place? All she does is complain 24/7 about her depression and how she hates her life. She doesn't know how to cook for herself. She dropped out of college and she doesn't even look for a job. She sits at her boyfriend's house all day doing nothing, and he does everything for her. Yet despite that, she still sees another dude that she found gods know how, and her boyfriend still stays with her and keeps doing everything for her. This might be the she's really hot. She's the most pathetic person I know. Are you jealous of her? Me? Jealous of her? Absolutely not. Don't make me laugh. I'm not in the mood. Maybe jealousy isn't the right word, but envious might be. She's everything I hate in a person. Envious of what she has. Not jealous of being her, though. I can't understand how she even managed to have a boyfriend. That's all. Why do you still hang out with her? She's in the same Discord server as me and May. She clinged on people by jumping from vocal chat to another, bombarding people with how horrible her life is. We had the bad idea to listen to her and be gentle, so now she doesn't leave us alone. It is funny to place bets about whether she's going to cry or not. Managed to get some pocket money out of it. Jesus! Are you actually... Okay. Don't you think that's a little mean? I get that. I get it. That's pretty cool. I feel like... Okay, I feel like two things. I feel like our character might be unreliable. I feel like we might just be, like, kind of, like, unreliable in that maybe we're exaggerating, you know, how bad Kate is. But also, she does seem pretty bad. But also, she seems to actually have some issues. But I'm also picking up that if I say, don't you think that's a little mean? She's not going to react well to that. Because she thinks this is fine, because Kate's bad. But I'm going to say it anyways. Mean? She's a waste of life, so I don't care. Yeah. You say that what I do is bad, but haven't you heard what I told you about her? Yeah, she's a bad person, so she doesn't deserve anything. Being a good person doesn't always work out anyways. Most people win by stepping on others rather than doing good deeds. Real life isn't like a video game where you get a cool item at the end of a quest. You gain more by being selfish than selfless. Not gonna lie, sometimes it seems that way. Sometimes it does work out that way. That's something that May told me. What about May? May's cool. She's my best friend. I met her online 6 years ago during high school. Back then I had no friends, and after scrolling online on an anime forum, I met her. We talked a bit every day for a while, and then we even got to meet each other in person at a fast food. I get to talk about everything with her, and she makes life more bearable for me. Just like me, she never had a boyfriend, so we can both complain about that. I like her company. That's good. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm ordering pizza. Yay, pizza! I'm always ready for some pepperoni pizza. Yeah, pepperoni. And done. While I wait for it to arrive, I'm gonna finish the drawing for my client. Nice. You have a nice art style. You do that for a living? That's really realistic. I'll say you have a nice art style. Haha, you think so? I try to learn more every single day. That's good. I don't have a lot of talent like all the people I see online. Oh, and okay. I want pineapple on pizza? Me too. I like pepperoni and pineapple. Also, ooh, envious. Hi, Annie. I'm good. Playing a game. I will say this. It's really easy to think this way. It's really easy to go on, like, Twitter or something and see, like, an amazing artist's, like, artwork, and then they say they're, like, 16, but you always gotta remember, those people are the same as you. They're learning every day, and they've been probably just doing it longer than you have. Their drawings are so wonderful. When I look at them, I feel like I won't be able to reach their level, ever. But I still go on with my art. Even if I don't reach their level, I want to be able to make something I'm proud of. I just need to add a few details and it'll be finished. That guy's cheeks are caked up, bro, by the way. Just to let you know, that guy's caked the fuck up, man. That is some booty cheeks on that man. Oh, that must be the pizza. Why is this pizza boy look so evil? Hey, here's your pepperoni pizza. Thank you. He's so handsome. Hey, I know you didn't ask for it, but here's your pepperoni pizza with extra sausage. Hey, yo. That's what she wants, bro. I can feel my heart racing. Oh, that's not good. Don't fall for the pizza boy. Don't pay him with money. You can barely see his face. Super handsome. He might be bald too. Handsome. It's Johnny Sins. Is this Johnny Sins? Is my pizza guy? I don't think I've ever been so close to someone that hot in my entire life. I can smell his perfume. He smells really good. I feel like a girl who's in a romantic story. Oh no. Oh no. It's so bad. Oh no, man. Oh, this is bad. She's really, oh no. Okay. I knew we were a bit of a shut-in, but it's bad. It's bad. Okay. Okay. Maybe mine starts here. Shouldn't he smell like pizza? Not if he wears a lot of perfume. Keeps it in the bag. Say something. Say something. Say something. Say something. You have a nice hat. Yeah, you can say that. You think it suits me? Yeah, I think it does. What am I saying? It's the hat from the company. It's not even his own. Thanks. Now I can wear it more proudly. You look cute in your little outfit, too. See? See? Well, I have to go now. I got other deliveries to complete. I'll happily deliver you some pizza again. Enjoy your meal. If he doesn't smell like pizza, I don't want my pizza from him. If the pizza boy don't smell like pizza, I don't want him. Even with his extra large sausage. He said I was cute. Oh my god, did you hear that? Don't get too happy too quickly. Yeah, that might be a bad start, but let's just say, yeah, that's a good start. Right? That's the first time it's happened to me. Someone complimenting me. The pizza guy who was paid to... No, I'm kidding. He's not paid to compliment you. All right. Wow. My heart is beating 1,000 times per second. She's that girl who likes every boy. Rather, it's not like that. It's more like because she has no interaction with any men, she automatically assumes every guy hates her. So when one does show kindness, and this happens with guys too very commonly, it's more common in guys. So when one guy finally shows any amount of kindness, or even just not negativity, she likes him. This happens with guys a lot, because a lot of guys who are like incels think all women hate them. So when there is a girl that is nice to them, or even just not negative to them, they kind of fall for them, you know? When I was younger. Yeah. What were the odds, right? He even said that he would love to deliver me some pizza again. May's going to be so surprised when she finds out. May's going to be angry. Yeah, she's kind of cute here. She's kind of cute here, I guess. Her little lopsided socks. Looking up at heaven's rays. Right now? At this very instant. I'm so happy to be alive. Man, that's sad. I'm sad for her. It's okay, this is more than most guys will ever get in their entire life, but still. Okay, I have to get to work. I'll finish that guy's drawing and think about my next move. How are you gonna contact him again? Order more pizza. Shit, I didn't think about it. Well, if I order another pizza, he'll come, I'm sure. My Tomodachi me's react to every other me based. You got Horny Island. Tomorrow I'm calling again and I'm asking him I'm out on a date. Oh no, that's not good. That's no. Okay, time to go to bed. I don't think I'll be able to sleep. I'm so excited. I don't think my girl's ready for rejection yet, bro. I don't think she's ready for rejection. Too fast. No. She's too hyped. I don't think the pizza boy's gonna say yes just yet. You have to maybe talk to him more or something. You're quiet. Yeah, the dark does that to me. When I'm alone in my bed at night, I just feel sad for a reason. At least she's a go-getter. I think the crash is gonna be really bad if he says no. I just think about everything I did in my life, you know, the good and the bad. Mostly the bad. I don't know why I think about that, but I remember the first time I realized we were 8 billion on Earth. I was like, whoa, that's so many people. 8 billion people on this tiny rock, all living their lives and doing their little things. From all of those billions, a lot of them love me. That's what I told myself. Oh. But the days go by and I still can't find anyone. I feel like being in a relationship is a top priority for almost every human on Earth, you know? This need to be loved is so engraved in us. I think that's wrong. While I do think people put a lot of emphasis on trying to get in a relationship, they do this because it's the norm, you know, the societal norm, you know, what expectations and stuff like that. But I actually don't believe most people have it as a top priority. I think only some people do. It's still a high percentage, I am sure, but like, even for me, I didn't have it as like a top priority. I just kind of fell into it. And I think a lot of people just fall into it, you know? And I think when you obsess over it, that's bad. When you obsess over it, that's when things get really hard on you. You're putting too much stress on yourself. Because the thing is yes, there's so many people, but if you really think about it, there's only going to be one person that's right for you. And that one person is only going to come into your life like a few times, really, realistically. That person's only going to come across a few times. So, and that may never happen when you're young. It might come when you're older, you know? And you can have fun, and you can experiment with different people, and that's how you're going to find the one. But at the same time, I wouldn't put, like, all your life on it, you know? Especially, you gotta have friends, bro. You gotta have friends. I think friends are so much important. Not necessarily romantic. And I think a very, very small percentage of the population just doesn't give a fuck about anything. Like, they could just be complete hermits out in the woods doing their own thing, you know? But that's the exception. Okay. I feel like this is why a majority of people on Earth are here. You see it everywhere. In books, comics, television shows, online. The more I think about me and the crushes I had on multiple guys throughout my life, and how none of them resulted in a relationship, it just feels so overwhelming. Just have cats. I love cats. Sometimes it feels like it will never be my turn, that I will always be the loser. I don't know what to do, Clock. Tomorrow might be different. Oh, we're fucking hyping her up, bro. Yeah, I hope so. Maybe we should have played her down. But then I would have made her upset. But it happened times and times again, and it's just so depressing to always fail at the end. I don't think I'll be able to endure another loss. No! Oh my god, if this demo ends and she's fucking... Oh god. The commission is done and I sent it. Now I have all the time in the world to prepare myself for him. So How to Date a Man is the game's name, right? I know they said this is like a psychological horror, but like, it's How to Date a Man, right? Now that I see myself in the mirror, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm so ugly. Hey, don't say that. You're a cutie patootie. Nobody wants to date someone who looks like me. You're right. Let's not do it. Okay, I'm not gonna be that voice. You can do it. You think so? I don't know, but if you say I can do it, then maybe my dream will come true. Oh god. Oh, this is bad. I am leading her down a dark, dark path. Please be like an old man. Please be like the wrong guy came to the door. I ordered another pizza. I'm waiting for him to deliver it. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, me too. Thanks, Clock. That's the first time that I managed to gather the courage to ask another man out on a date. I'm really nervous, though. Why did you say that? I have to. I have to go through all the options. But in life, you have to take action. Plus, he said that I looked cute. I mean, that is a good start, but that man is paid to deliver you pizza. And while... It's like all those girls. There was like an anime convention this weekend, and it had a Love and Deep Space cosplay section. And a bunch of girls were like saying stuff like, oh, do you think the cosplayer... Like, there was a bunch of girls like touching the cosplayers in like kind of risk ways that I would say you should never touch a cosplayer. Especially somebody who's paid to be there. You probably shouldn't touch them like that. But luckily the guys were really cool and they played it really professionally. And they didn't do anything inappropriate. But the girls definitely did. But anyways, I saw some tweets about it afterwards, and a bunch of them kept saying, like, oh, do you think the guys will, like, date some of the girls and stuff like that? I'm like, no. They're paid to be there. You are the equivalent to the man who thinks the stripper likes him. Remember, chat, the stripper doesn't like you, okay? The stripper doesn't like you. Copium. If that's not him hitting on me, then I don't know what it is. I mean, to be fair, he didn't have to say that, but I don't think this is gonna go well. Oh, that's him. God, my heart is racing again. What if I stutter? What if I annoy him? What if he hates me? But true. Don't worry, you got this, Axel. It is good to be enthusiastic. It is good to have it. Just when you have to be able to rebound. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I got this. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank fucking God. Oh, thank fucking God. Excuse me, is this you who ordered the pizza? Okay, thank God. Thank God it's not him. She should have waited till next week the same day. That's actually what she should have done. Who the fuck is this pig? No! I'm a human. Seriously, where's Jason? Jason? Yeah, that's the name I gave him. Doesn't matter now. So, Mish, is this your pizza? Yes. Pizza. Oh, okay. But, by the way, I think you look cute. Aww. Aw, that's nice. What the fuck is he talking about? Cool, he called you cute. It feels nice to receive a compliment, doesn't it? I don't think this is gonna go well. This game needs to be played by more men, bro. This game needs to be played by all those guys. All the incels. What are you talking about? Being called cute by a fat, sweaty nerd is worthless. Why? Why is it always the lowest of the low that try to talk to me? He's disgusting. Do you think I could perhaps get your number? Oh no! You gotta be fucking kidding me. Did you really think that the same guy was going to appear? Hey, why are you saying it so mean? Well, actually, yes. Yes, I did. He told me he would love to deliver me some pizza again. Ugh, this is so depressing. You gotta order the pizza at the same time next week. The same day. That's the secret, okay? I just wanted to see him again. Is it too much to ask? Who might that be? It's the pizza guy! What the? Word to Lulu. What the fuck is happening? No, what the fuck? He's a fucking serial murderer or something. He's a vampire. He's a killer. He's gonna kill us. Hey. I know it sounds weird, but I'm the guy who gave you your pizza yesterday. I thought you looked very cute, and I wanted to ask you out on a date. This is the end of the demo! No! Thank you so much for trying it out. He still has the shadow without the hat. That's how you know he's evil. Don't forget to wishlist the game if you liked it. Is this game actually how to date it? This fits for... I like the title so much. I'm going to play through and see a couple of the other options. But I want to emphasize on... I love this because the title can mean so many things. Right now... I guess you could be like, it means date, right? Like, how to date a man. How to go on a date, right? But it could also be like, how to, you know, how to kill a man. You know, how to fuck a man. You know, it can mean so many different things. Like, how to scam a man. You know, there's so many different things to say. How to love a man. It can mean so many different things. And it kind of changes depending on what you're picking. I'm going to go through some of the options. I'm gonna say, yeah, you're right. Let's not do it. Our icon hasn't changed. Yeah, you're probably right. It was a bad idea. You got a message. Oh, wow, that changed. Oh? May just sent me a message. She says she wants to see me at Whoop's Diner. I don't have anything else to do anyway. Prepare yourself to meet May in person. Even if I like her, she sure is something. What's up? I like how she's wearing the bunny hoodie. Ew, what do you mean ew? They're both cute. What, she has pimples, so what? Everyone got pimples at one point in their life, okay? How to kick a man. What if the two pizza guys are the same person? Werewolf situation. Oh, like he puts on a magic shirt or something. Like, he puts on, like, a magic ring or something and it changes him kind of situation. That'd be so sad for the nerd guy. I feel so bad, because the problem is... I'll talk more about the situation with incels in general at the end, okay? The hat is magical. No. I'll talk more about it after, okay? What's up? Ugh. Seriously, May, do you need to be that loud? I didn't even sit down. Oh, come on, sexy Lexi. I know you love my warming welcomes. No, I don't. And stop calling me that. Just call me by my name. Alright, Missy is in a bad mood. So, why did you invite me here? Because today is a very special day. Today, me, the most wonderful game developer in the world, just finished the game that will steal all of the awards. I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Super Bullet Crash. My game is finally finished. Wow, that's something. Yeah, I brought my laptop for you to try. Okay. I don't even know what the game is about. You didn't tell anyone. Oh, right. My game is about a girl who's in a school where everyone makes fun of her and treats her like shit. Oh, I don't know if I like this game. One day she had enough and armed herself with 2 Glock pistols and an assault rifle and started blasting everyone. I think a game like that already got banned on Steam. Oh, wow. Okay. Why am I not surprised? Isn't her game going to be banned? Aren't you worried that your game is going to be banned? Well, she has to change all of the students into monsters. That's actually how you would get this game not banned. Like, actually, legitimately, you just change all the students into monsters, and boom, bada bing, it's PG, baby. I'm being so for real right now. The analogy would be completely the same, but, yeah, it would not be banned. You think so? Because the main character kills people? I put some trigger warning in case, but I don't think my game deserves to be banned. Besides, hundreds, if not thousands, worse things happen daily, and I don't see people complaining or doing a thing about it. We see every single day on the news how much of a horrible place the world is. Yeah, let's not play that game. Let's play that game. Time to play the game. Let me try your game. Yay! Oh, and she's wearing the bunny hoodie. As expected from May, there are a ton of gore and explicit images in her game. Tomato. Oh, apple. That's good. We can see every drop of blood and body parts flying everywhere. Wow, she seems like a really good game dev, though. I have to say that it's well made. Since I knew her, she always loved to show me gore images she finds online. It's not really my thing, but she enjoys sharing those with me so much that I can make an effort. Nuts, look at her eyes. So? It's pretty short, but intense. And you did a good job on the blood and graphics. I think certain types of people are going to be interested in your game. Really? Wow! If you say so, then I believe you. You did put a lot of effort in your game, I have to say. The audio is really well done. Yeah, I directly put audio records of real-life school shootings for realism. Well, it sure does sound like it. That's illegal, I think. The girl we play as, why does she wear a rabbit outfit? That's because I wanted her to look like purple hair. Isn't she the girl that shot up her school or something? Precisely! She even killed 23 people and 2 police officers. And the best part is, she managed to survive. Can you believe it? Yeah, I remember now. It did the front page of every local newspaper and channel back when it happened. It was this girl who was being harassed at school and decided to go berserk. She wore a purple rabbit hoodie for the shooting, hence the name, Purple Hair. Yeah, that's, I think it's illegal now, your game. Yeah, I remember now. She's so cool. I wish I was as fearless as her, dude. But you know what's even better? Her letters were in prison, and she sent me a letter back. Can you believe it? The drawing is so well made, and I love the way she draws hearts. She made me realize what it means to be extreme. How there are absolutely no limits to what an individual with enough conviction can do. You remember when we talked about what kind of type of guy we wanted to go out with, or even marry? Well, I know what I want now. I want my boyfriend to love me so much, he could kill for me. You understand? Oh, you want a yandere. Oh, you want a yandere. Okay. Yeah, that makes... Yeah. I like this CG a lot. I want him to love me so much, he would plunge a knife in my heart if I look at another man. I want him to love me so much, he'll take his own life if I ever passed away. That's the kind of love I want. Don't we all? Till death do us part. Sweet. You spend too much time online, Sarah. Sarah? Don't call me that. I hate that name. Sorry. I guess they just go by their online names? I do get what you mean by wanting someone to love you with all of his heart. For me, I just want someone who loves me for who I am, with all of my flaws. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's nice too. I guess that's nice too. When do you think our turn will be? I see so many people online being with someone they love, and I keep wondering every single day, when will it be my turn? Maybe we're just undateable. Don't say that. Maybe that's the reason. I mean, look at you. You're not that pretty. And you got mad buttons on your face. Hey. Fuck you, Sarah. You don't look that good either. You smell like sushi and dead fish. You got a big asshole between your teeth. No, we just need companionship? I don't think that's the case either. I think the problem is, we will talk about incels and why the issue gets worse over time. And so I think this problem could have been made a lot easier if they had an easy time in high school, you know, and you had a lot of friends. But at the end of the day, by not having any love interests, any dating experience, this is what kind of happens, and it kind of exasperates. Like, it just keeps going. You either turn into this, or you literally turn into the hermit in the woods, like, kind of thing. We'll talk about it more later. You're right. I guess we're both ugly. Man. But we're still cute, right? I mean, we dress ourselves as little animals. That's cute. One day someone will come and adopt us. Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. Well, I think it's time for me to go. I have a lot of things to do. I lied. I have nothing to do, but I'm getting tired of talking. Okay, see you around, sexy Lexi. My head hurts. This is why I don't like to go outside. It's just so exhausting. I feel peace when I'm at my place. I like being alone. Even if it would be nice to have someone who waits for me at home, so that I don't have to sleep alone. Well, there is someone waiting for me at home. Really? Yeah, sometimes I don't sleep alone. Is there a cat? I'm home. No, it's not us, bro. Matsuda. Oh, Axel, I've been waiting for you. Hey, Matsuda. This is the end of the demo. Thank you so much for trying it out. Wow, that was so different, though. That was so different. Right? That was so different. Let's not play the game. Shut your mouth, Clock. You don't get to tell me what or what not to do. I'm gonna play the game my friend made. Oh, okay. So you, like, lose trust. She loses trust in you, I think. You lose points, I think. Okay. So you don't... This isn't a traditional visual novel. You can encourage her, and your choices... Your encouragement will either make it worse and she will stop listening to you, or maybe she'll trust you more. Okay, this one... Don't get too happy too quickly. Yeah, I'm so morbidly curious, man. It's not gonna be a happy ending. Oh, shut up for a second. You keep being so boring, Clock. I won't keep you with me. Oh, she's just... It keeps going. It keeps going, bro. It keeps going. You can do it. So proud of you. You got this, Axel. Jason? Jason! Okay, he did appear. Okay. Let me go to this one. Don't say anything. Enjoy your pizza. And don't forget to rate us 5 stars. Yeah. Bye. Aw, he didn't call us cute. He's gone. I didn't have the courage to chat with him or know his name. Don't be so hard on yourself. I know, but he was so handsome. He even looks like one of the characters in that visual novel I'm reading. I want to see him again. I need to see him again. I'm gonna end up all alone. I'm going to play my game. Oh. It's a little different. It's a little different. What about the pizza? Forget about the damn pizza. You just know how to piss me off, don't you? You're useless. Hey, I missed you, you know. I missed you too. You're doing so good. Thank you. You're so pretty, too. You think so? Of course I do. I love you more than anyone in the world. Gosh, you look just like him. I know I do. That's right. Look me in the eyes. Do you love me? I love you. Who's a good girl? Hey, what kind of game are we playing right now? I'm your good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Come here. I love you. Nothing is being shown, but I think I know what's happening right now. I love you. I love you. I love you. Can we, I love you so fucking much. Well, that was something. Little goon sesh never hurt nobody. Shut up. I'm not in the mood. I mean, at least it was it was all censored, okay? She wasn't gooning, she was just she's just playing a really hyper realistic visual novel, that's all. How was the pizza? It was okay. Still have to finish that stupid drawing of that guy's dead fiance. Ugh. What if I didn't finish it? The weird thing is that she did that knowing we were there. She knew, she has full knowledge that this guardian angel is there, like that's a separate entity, and she just said, fuck off. What if I didn't finish it? I mean, he already paid me up front for the drawing. I just have to block him and keep the money, right? No, don't do that. Why should I be his relief? No one wants to be mine. I'm gonna say finish the drawing, but we'll come back to this. Finish the drawing. Ugh. I guess you're right. His fiance died, that's harsh. Yeah, I know, Clock. You don't have to rub it in. At least he had someone who loved him. Ugh. When will it be my turn? Alright, that was the last touch. It's finished. Good job! Yeah. Whatever. I'm gonna watch some anime now. Anime. Kawaii Kari. Now everybody, get ready to attack! Who is that? That's Kawaii Kari Mood Love, the main protagonist of Love, Love, Worship. It's the most popular magical girl show in the world. That's not all she is. She's also a Vocaloid pop star. She has plenty of merch, and you can find her in games, both her own or as a DLC in other franchises. Her reach knows no bounds. I really like Kawaii Kari. She makes everything look so easy. When I look at her battling against big bad villains, it gives me courage to battle against my own problems. By the way, this is actually why it's so important to actually have, like, female protagonists. And, like, protagonists of all, like, shapes and sizes. This is why, by the way. Do you get what I'm saying? I think I do. Yes, I do. I'm glad I'm not alone on this. The thing is, even if she inspires me, the second the episode finishes and the screen turns black, I lose every bit of bravery left in me. I shine only when she shines. And I don't care if people make fun of me, but Kawaii Kari gives me strength. Even if it's just for a moment. Just like she always says, in this world you don't do what you can, but what you want. I love her so much. During high school, I was all the time on my own, so I began watching anime and reading mangas. That's when I first discovered Kawaii Kari. Her ways of speaking and always managing to find a solution to everything moved me. I felt so compelled to be like her. So I kept watching her, and she became my role model. New message. What is that? Someone sent me a message. Hey, Axel. My name is Chris. You don't know me, but I saw your art account and I wanted to say that I love what you do. You have such a nice art style. The drawing you did was of my brother and his fiance. It was so good. I wanted to say thank you for your hard work. Unrelated, I don't know if it's you in your profile picture, but I thought you looked cute and wanted to tell you. Have a nice day. Smiley face. Oh, that's nice. Oh my god! Did you see that? He said I was cute. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What's happening to me? I've never felt this good in my entire life. Oh no, it's the compliment again. He loved my drawing. He said, you have such a nice art style. And have you looked at his profile picture? He's cute as hell. This feeling. It could be a catfish, though. Is this love? Okay, time to gather my thoughts. I'm gonna text him back. Good idea. No, no, that's his brother. It's his brother. It's his brother, not the dead fiance guy. It's his brother. Okay, here I go. I mean, that's not O. Your O is good. It's a good O. End of the demo. Thank you so much for trying it out. Okay. Okay, now let's see what happens if I say not really. I don't get what you mean. Oh, okay. Guess I'm the only one then. I don't mind if you don't understand. A lot of people think it's weird, especially since she's a fictional character, but to me she feels so real. Land skip. What is that? Good idea. Same. Okay. Now let's not finish. What happens if she doesn't finish the drawing, though? What happens if she doesn't? That's what I'll say about online people. If you date online, you have to not have a lot of, like, you can't be that shallow because so many people could be, like, way worse than their pictures, you know? You could waste I don't even want to say waste, but you can waste if you're a shallow person, you will waste a lot of time talking to people that don't meet your standards, I guess is the best way to say it. So if you're going online in the online route, I would say being shallow is not great. Unless you're using like dating apps where you see each other a lot, but yeah. Okay, don't finish the drawing. Yeah, right? Fuck him and his dead fiance. Who cares about them anyway? I mean, it's not as if it'll bring her back. No one is here when I feel sad or angry. I should give my time drawing a stranger's fiance who's 10 feet underground. Haha. Nobody cares about her. Ha ha ha. Nobody cares about me. Ha ha ha. Nobody cares. Oh, this became really sad. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. There's not a single person in this world that cares about me. So why bother? Just try every single day to have what others gain with no effort, and it just pisses me so much. And there it is again, the no effort. The whole thinking that because you don't see what other people do, that they're putting no effort. That's a really bad line of thinking, and this is why incels kind of do this too. It just pisses me so much. How long will I have to wait for someone to come to me? How long? I just turned 20 and I've never kissed a man, let alone held someone's hand. That's not even that old, man. I thought she was older, if I'm being honest. If I could feel this dark urge just growing and growing and growing. Feels like it's gonna take me whole. Engulfing me and consuming me from within. It's unbearable. You were right about that decision. Fuck him. Oh? May just sent me a message. Oh, May? She says she wants to see me at Whoops Diners. Oh, it just goes back into this route? Time to play the game. Really? Yeah, okay. So it just goes back into that route. Okay. So there's actually a surprising amount of very different routes, by the way. Very, very different routes. What about the pizza? What about ... I like it when you're quiet sometimes. Oh, God. That was something. That was the pizza. Finish the drawing. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Be super nice. She likes me. Okay. Okay, so what are we at? We've said nothing. We've said nothing. That was like the say nothing route, right? I don't know if the other ones matter too much, but let's do this one. You have a nice art style? You do that for a living? Yeah, pretty much. Kitty is back. I take commissions online from people. They tell me what to draw and I get to work. I make enough to afford rent and food, so don't complain. When it's a rough month, I don't hesitate to do more spicy art. Tends to pay a lot, even though I don't like drawing that type of stuff. I do want to do more in life, but I don't really know what else I could do. You could draw for video games. My mom wants me to have a more stable job, but I think it will just suck my soul, you know? Working day after day in the same place would kill me, I think. Isn't that what you do now? That's why I like art. It's new every single time. I just need to add a few details and it'll be finished. Okay. I think maybe these are superficial. I don't think anything is going to be different from these ones. You can do it. Maybe I'm wrong, but, the nerd. He's not wearing the hat. But he's wearing the hat later. Okay, and this one, I'm your conscience. I'm the little devil on your shoulder. Well, that's reassuring. A devil, right? So if I do the opposite of what you say, everything in my life is going to go well. Anyways. That's your name. Clock. Maybe this will change it? The icons stayed the same. Skip, are you jealous of her? Don't you think that's a bit mean? I get it, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad you agree with me on that one. The more I place bets, the better I become at it. I should go to a casino one day. Might even win the jackpot. I'll go with May and we'll both be millionaires with plenty of pretty boys for us. What about May? Hey, pizza. Okay, I feel like that one doesn't matter too much early on. It doesn't seem to matter too much even though we're her guardian or we're like her devil. It doesn't seem to change much. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's mostly it. I can check something actually. Give me a second. I think that's it. I could be wrong, but I think that's it. It's fairly short demo, but it has a lot of routes, I would say. And the routes are super interesting. I like how many CGs we got to see as well. That was also cool to see. I want to add... So like I said, this game, I think that's why it's so important. The name is How to Blank a Man. I think it's actually really... I think... I feel like incels should play this game. So a big part of her problem is it's kind of like a both problem, right? A lot of people tend to put the blame completely on incels, and I don't like that line of thinking because, you know, I'm just gonna be straight up honest. While personally, I am someone who's more attracted to personalities and faces specifically. I like faces and I like cuteness a whole lot more than like looks. Like, yeah, like I could be a gooner too. I'll be real with you guys. Like, yeah, you know, there are some things that make monkey brain go ding, but that's not really what's like important to me, okay? Like that's not really what makes me like attracted to someone as a person. So, but I'll just be honest with you. Not everyone's pretty, you know? Not everyone's pretty. Some people are born, you know, with problems. You know, this girl has acne in her 20s, you know? And that's just something people gotta live with, right? Like, sometimes skincare routines and stuff doesn't work. Maybe she doesn't try either, and that's really important. But it's not just that. Also, she's, like, really small. She's flat. She's scrawny, right? And so she doesn't have, like, super long hair, you know, either. Like, pretty long hair. And her face isn't, like super, like... Yeah, genetics, too, play a huge role in things, you know? But that's not to say that nobody will ever love you for with those things, by the way. It can totally happen. But I'm saying this because at the end of the day, no matter what, when you're a kid, there's not really much you can do when you're a kid. If you're ugly as a kid and your parents don't want to help you be pretty, then you're going to be an ugly kid. and you're gonna go to school, and you're probably gonna get bullied. And kids are fucking mean, man, and they're gonna bully you, exclude you. You're probably not gonna have things that other kids have. And that's how this starts, by the way. That's how the incel thing starts. Okay? Top it off, she doesn't have friends. She only made friends, like, in, like, online, right? She makes friends with May and her Discord server. And I think that's great that she has May. But at the same time, May is not a good influence. And she's definitely not a good influence for May either. And as you keep going with this loneliness and this obsession for love, it kind of twists you, right? And that's what's happening. That's also what happens with incels too, right? And I mean, at this point, you can call her an incel, an involuntary celibate girl, right? Most incels are dudes, but it's actually a rising thing that there are girls out there who are having the same issues, right? And a lot of people, a lot of the time, think, oh, a lot of incels could just try being pretty and they could probably land a girl or a guy. And I think, while there is some truth to that, I think there's a flaw in that, right? In that a lot of the time they're shallow, right? And I mean, shallow, you can have your preferences. Anyone's allowed to have your preferences, right? You can't help what you like, but at the same time, it does make it harder, right? And so if you're gonna have really, really deep really, really like high standards, deeply shallow, then you have to kind of match that. You do have to kind of work towards that. You have to give that person a reason to like you, So for the fat, rich millionaires, they're rich. And so they get a trophy wife and, they're rich and they have maybe a good personality or something. Or maybe the funny guy, like, is ugly, but he has a hot girlfriend because he's hilarious, So there are things that you can do to offset that, right? A lot of incels don't really understand that. They just think that people are dumb and they get angry. And that's the other thing. They get angry. Like she does, like Axel does. She gets angry, right? She gets jealous and she thinks that people just have these things because you don't see the effort people put into them, like the art. Lots of artists are amazing on Twitter, and I see their art all the time and I think, wow, that's super amazing. But at the same time, I have a sister that grew up as an artist. And I saw how much effort she put into her art every single day to get as good as she got to be. She started really young, my sister. And that's the same thing with other people, too. They all started young, and they worked towards that shit. Not many people pick up a pen and are perfect the day they pick it up. I don't think anyone is like that, to be honest. But maybe there's someone out there that was like that. But the majority are not like that. And so I do like how she views art. I do like that she wants to get better. And she has a good idea for herself, but it's a little twisted. Again, it's a little twisted how she thinks everyone else is better than her just because they were born that way. And that she's the only one that has to rise to the challenge, right? It's kind of a bad way to see things, but also it will push you further. And so the incel logic is that everyone else is just bad. I deserve somebody, but why don't I get it? Why don't I just get it? All these idiots around me. And it leads to a lot of anger. And then this anger kind of turns you into a goblin, if I'm being honest. That's why incels always end up being, like, ugly. And always end up being, like, really ugly and horrible people. Because I actually do believe this. The meaner you are, the more ugly you just seem to be. And that's why there are some, like, really pretty people, and then as soon as I find out that they're, like, mean as shit, I just automatically can't think of them as pretty anymore. Like, it just does not compute anymore. Like, it's just like they're ugly. And so this, like, exasperates when you already don't look great, and you don't take care of yourself. A lot of people like this say, I just want someone to love me for myself, and I think that's possible, but at the same time, it doesn't hurt to take care of yourself and try to look as best as you can, do your hair, skincare routine, things like that, eat better. She's, like, scrawny, like, bones showing, so maybe, like, eating better, and instead of, like, keeping into this cycle, this vicious cycle of, just looking at other people being happy, getting angry, you don't have that for yourself, laying in bed. And this does lead to depression, but, laying in bed feeling sorry for yourself, eventually, and this is how I got out of my own depression, is that you just have to change something. You just have to do something. Like, you have to get out of that situation. You have to literally pick yourself up and throw yourself out the window. Okay, not the window, but you get what I mean? Like, you have to do something that completely changes everything. Change your mindset, change what you do in the day, maybe change even your setting, move somewhere. Like, even maybe that's what you need, but you need to do something. So for me, I dropped out of university. I dropped out of university, and I completely changed my path in life, and it worked. That might not work for you, but at the very least, it worked for me. And for her, I think maybe, you know, she gets to work at home because she's an artist. You know, there are things that she can do to look better. Like, you know, if you want a better body, you know, girls can work out too and eat better. You know, eat better and work out, and your body will look nicer, right? More, and this is all natural, right? It's still you. You know, her pimples, you know, maybe she can go to a doctor. Maybe it's just like that. Maybe that's just her skincare. I have a cousin who has like really bad acne, and it comes at him like crazy. He has like horrible acne scarring on his face, and sometimes it comes out of it at him like nowhere. So, and he's late 20s. Like, some people are just cursed with that shit, man. You know, and so, you know, sometimes, but you can try. You know, you can make sure you try. And so, the most important thing is to not get too excited at things, and not and get better for yourself rather than for someone else first. You know, make sure you're the best person you can be for yourself, and then start working towards getting a partner, you know, things like that. You know, and be more open, you know, talk to people. Maybe you're not interested in that nerdy guy. Maybe you're not interested in that fat nerdy pizza delivery guy, but he still thought you were cute. Maybe you can just share texts with him. Talk with him on Discord, you know, play some video games with him. Maybe you find some common ground, you know. Give him a chance, even if you don't like him. Give him a little chance, and maybe you will like him. Or maybe you won't, but at the very least, you will get some experience, you know. It's not leading him on. Going on a date just to see how it is not leading someone on. Now, if you kept, like, if he bought you things and stuff, and you kept dating him, even though you had no intention to stay with him, that's a different story, but just going on a date with him, getting in a shot is not evil, and it's perfectly fine. And now you have some experience too, you know. Take what you can get for a little bit to see what it's like, just to see what it's like, you know. That's what I say to people like this in this situation. Of course, I think to be in this situation, you kind of have to be a little narcissistic, a little angry, you know, and you do have to be willing to work for yourself. Are you saying we shouldn't be hyped for 2.0? You should be hyped for 2.0, okay? You should be hyped for 2.0 clock. Sorry this conversation is so long. I feel like it's just a really important conversation, you know. As someone personally, I grew up kind of bullied, and I grew up kind of bullied and excluded in elementary school. But when I got to high school, I kind of had a great time. I met a lot of friends, and even though I never thought I would ever get a girlfriend, like, I really thought, like, no girl would ever be interested in me, and that I should never, like, even try. I had, like, no, I don't want to say I had incel logic, but I actually did think like that, you know, so I kind of relate to it a little bit in that, like, but I was lucky. I made friends, nerds, you know, guys who liked video games at the time. That was not normal. Anime, that was not normal at the time, so I found guys like me, and we had a great time. I still didn't think I could ever, like, find a girlfriend or anything like that a girl would ever like me, and I actually ended up missing out on a couple of, people who really like, afterwards, people would be like, yeah, Clock, that girl wanted to date you. Why didn't you ever do anything? I'd be like, you're wrong, you're stupid. Luckily, I didn't listen to that in my last year of high school. I'm really glad I actually did take a shot. I made a chance. You know, I took a shot and I took it, and it worked out really fucking well for me. So, so that's what I always tell people. Take your shot, yo. Take your shot. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You'll have another shot. But maybe it works out. And when it works out, it's way better than not. That's what I'll say. So it worked out for me. I took my shots. I feel like a lot of incels just don't take their shots. And if they do take their shots and it backfires, they just stop taking shots altogether, you know? They stop working towards that altogether. And that's where the problem is. As for her, I think I can't relate to being a girl. But I can say, you know, there are ways to do better for yourself so that maybe you have a better chance. And by the way, I do believe in waiting for your turn. I do believe in that kind of logic, but I also think you still have to make an effort. You still have to go out there. You still have to go on dating apps and things like that. You still have to, like, make an effort to find people. Because if you just hide away, your turn will pass you by, right? Like, think of it like this. If you get invited to a party and you don't go to it while you're single, then maybe your person was there, you know? And you just missed out. Maybe you only get one more chance, you know? So things like that are always, like, kind of big. Anyways. Gotta see where it goes, yeah. Anyways, I like the game. I'd like to see where it goes. I'm very interested in the multiple endings. I think May is a very interesting character. I think May's gonna do something evil. I think Axel might do something evil as well, and I think maybe something horrible might happen to Axel as well. There's 3, like, very distinct routes, and all of them seem bad. Maybe we can get this girl a good ending. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we could get her a good ending, but I feel like the author of this story is not gonna do that, and that makes me really sad, because she is a really cute girl, man. She's a cute little girl with her doggy onesie, and, you know, and she's cool, man. She likes like, she likes anime, she likes video games. I think that's cool, bro. I think that's awesome, you know? And she does really good art, and that's really, that's attractive in its own way, just to be able to be that talented. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name's Clock, if you forgot, and this was How to Blank a Man, the demo. Hope you enjoyed it. Clock that like button and subscribe if you did. And if you want to see more, if this game ever comes out fully, I will totally play it 100% for you guys. So stick around for that. But we also play lots of horror, visual novels, things like that, dating sims on the channel. A new video every day. We also have a new model on the way. A stunning, fantastic one in literally 2 days' time. So next time you see me, I might be really different. But thank you so much for watching. With that, I'm clocking out. So I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.